Thank you very much, moderator. Good morning to all. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues, brothers and sisters present here in this room and connected with us online this morning. Before we proceed, allow me to briefly acknowledge the significance of this moment. It is a great privilege for me to be entrusted by our Minister of State, Minister of Foreign Affairs and National Community Abroad and African Affairs, to be entrusted with the role of chairperson of the African Peer Review Mechanism Focal Point Community. A responsibility that I accept with humility and determination. With these few words of gratitude, allow me to proceed with my opening statement. Excellency APRM National Focal Points, Ambassador Inonge Lewinaka, Chairperson of the African Peer Review Panel of Eminent Persons, Honorable members of the APR Panel of Eminent Persons, Ambassador Marie-Antoinette Roscade, CEO of the APRM Continental Secretariat, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues. Standing before you today as the newly appointed chairperson of the APRM Focal Point Committee, I'm honored to assume this role and to embrace the opportunity to contribute to the work, to the important work of our mechanism. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all of you gathered here in Algeria, as well as to national focal points joining us this morning online. Your participation, both in person and virtually, highlights our shared dedication to strengthening governance and advancing the APRM mission. Allow me also to acknowledge the vision and leadership of the President of Algeria, Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune, whose strategic guidance as chairperson of the APRM Forum of Heads of States and Governments has greatly contributed to the mechanism's continued success. His leadership remains a guiding force for all of us engaged in this vital work. This meeting comes today at a critical moment for both the APRM and for our continent overall. Over the past 2 decades, the APRM has been a pioneering instrument of governance, fostering transparency and collaboration among member states. Yet, as we gathered here today, we must recognize that the challenges before us are evolving. Our continent faces growing security challenges, widening economic disparities, and increasing pressures on democratic institutions. These challenges demand more than analysis. They require action, innovation, and a renewed sense of purpose. The APRM can play an important role in addressing these challenges, particularly in enhancing its capacity to identify governance-related risks and facilitating timely responses to prevent crises. Algeria is proud to have been one of the founding members of the APRM, a mechanism that reflects the values of African ownership and cooperation. Our country's contribution to the establishment of the APRM and its support for its goals stem from a firm belief in governance as the cornerstone of sustainable development and regional integration. Algeria remains committed to upholding the ideals of the APRM and to ensuring its success as a platform of collaboration, transparency, and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished colleagues, for Algeria, the APRM is more than a review mechanism. It is a tool for transformation. One of its greatest strengths lies in its ability to facilitate the exchange of experiences and best practices among member states. By learning from one another's successes and challenges, we can collectively strengthen governance across the continent and build a stronger foundation for progress. To achieve this, we must focus on 4 key priorities. First, translating assessment into actionable outcomes. APRM reviews must lead us to concrete policy changes that directly address the pressing needs of our nations. Second, strengthening collective engagement. All member states must actively participate in the APRM's processes, fostering a shared sense of ownership and responsibility. Third, mobilizing resources effectively. Adequate financial and technical support is essential for equipping the APRM to meet its growing responsibilities and deliver on its core mandates. Fourth, enhancing the APRM's early warning and rapid response capabilities by improving its ability to detect risks and implement effective measures. The APRM can play a greater role in safeguarding the continent's stability. Before closing my remarks, I would like to thank the APRM Continental Secretariat under the leadership of Ambassador Marie-Antoinette Boscatre for your tireless efforts, dedication, and commitment to ensuring the efficiency and success of this mechanism. Your contribution is essential to advancing the shared goals of governance and sustainable development across Africa. Let this meeting reflect our collective determination to act decisively, deliver results, and create new opportunities for meaningful collaboration. I thank you for your kind attention, and I declare the 38th meeting of the Committee of APRM Focal Point opened. Thank you.